it's like you're looking for something. I feel like a lot of you took an emotional hiatus, or you had to walk away from something not serving you, or just an emotional break. And now we have the Eight of Wands, two eight cards, your personal power, right? And that is fast changes or communication, things of that nature, passion flying, and a lot to do with the past Six of Cups, some type of cherished bond. I do feel like even in your love reading, it's like you guys may be deciding what goes and what stays in your life. In your career deck, I see a lot of ups and downs and you searching to move up in life and somewhere. We're going to get into it. But as far as this, I do see a wedding ring. So that is like commitments, whether you are married or not, and an addictive energy. Okay, now there could have been emotional blocks in this relationship or codependency that might have been unhealthy, or some parts of it got unhealthy. I do see some friction showing up here, but you are learning from the past. A lot of reflection happening up in the next coming days, Scorpio. Okay, but that is good. That's reminiscing, because I do feel like for some of you may have moved on from this energy, but a lot of you, if you are seriously coupled, for example, something might have gotten karmic, okay, or you realize who you were with is a karmic, triggers, tensions. But then I have a blooming romance. So for sometimes this is people trying to rekindle their relationships, or it is going to be new energy, that you are breaking up from. Because I also have coffee cup, which is meeting and talking and savoring the moment, it's more of a newer energy. You get what I'm saying? So some of you learning from past and getting on with it, because I see commitment again, and then it shifts back to like keeping things light and healing. So it's almost like you may be trying to figure it out in the meantime. All right. And as a side note, a lot of you are focusing on your abundance and your finances, okay? And love, like what you need out of love. And there we go. Nostalgia again, the past. It's like you may be trying to ground yourself, okay, over emotions. And a lot of you might, yeah, but betrayal. A lot of you might have had some type of betrayal or letdown from your partner, okay? Whether it was a head-on commitment, or you thought you saw commitment with this person, or you already been committed for years and you guys are trying to fix things, okay? But there's a lot definitely thinking about what you want out of life, when it comes to both of these cards. The love card is literally self-love. What do I want out of love, trying to learn from the past, and it's coming up a lot. So we get back to tarot. I'm seeing the Six of Cups, okay? That is all about the past and communicating, okay? And sometimes magician could be trickster. And I only say that because I have, especially with the used cards and back stuff, sometimes the magician, the negative, can be trickster energy. It can be manipulation, making things happen, but sometimes not so good, right? Because I see Three of Cups and Five of Wands. So some tensions, third party competition, or maybe even dating became struggles with you guys, and whatever dynamic this is coming from, because it looks like you are communicating with someone and trying to reconcile, but you may be up and down about this. There's something about karma, about fate, about how things are shifting, that you yourself are shifting. It goes from past to future to grounding to let's keep it light and heal. And you may just be a process for you to heal from this and move on, or to fix a dynamic that you are in, whatever, however this love message resonates. And I see Judgment. This is another card of rethinking the past and deciding what to goes and what stays, right? Rising from the ashes. And then I have Strength, trying to rebuild trust, trying to rebuild your confidence in something. Hang in there. And then we have Abundance again, the Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign energy may be relevant. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, could be in their chart somewhere, or you see them as very stable. Gender doesn't matter with the court cards. And then I see power moves, okay? So now this could be your person, but similar energy comes up in the career reading too. So a lot of you may also be trying to decide, heal the relationship, and then focusing on your finances in the meantime, okay? And making power moves there. And that's why up and down, because I do see you guys when I clarify, because I had death there. So some of you might have had an ending, okay? Some type of ending, transformation in your life, okay? And then I see taking on lots of burdens to get to your abundance, Nine of Pentacles, feeling good in your energy and being good financially, okay? And doing a lot of reflecting about what it is you want. Honestly, because even in the love reading, it's bouncing back and forth from, it's like, I can't figure it out either, Scorpio, but it's okay. That is like, no, I see it. What you need, it looks like, is to find your inner light and find your inner peace, and like, keep focusing on it. This looks like a bit of a cliffhanger as far as the message. You guys are kind of in a state of in between, but the upcoming energy does look like you're grounding something from the past or stabilizing it. There's a lot of nostalgia coming up in learning, okay? Now, for career, we see many choices and looking, okay? And Looking card could be looking for better work, looking for better opportunities, many choices. You have more options than you may realize. And wisdom can be a mentor coming in, or you even mentoring other people, or trying to be wise about a decision. And I see in regards to moving up, a level up in some way, and it's likely to come with that energy because you have a lot of abundant energy coming up in your reading, Scorpio. Regardless of what may be happening in love, there is a lot about excelling, promotions, getting higher status, higher incomes, things of that nature. Now, I do see a prickly situation, okay, that may be having your perspective a little down with that black goose swan thing there. I'm not never sure, but and I see up and down. So with this energy, prickly situation, handle with care, handle with diplomacy. If you need to break bridges, if you do end up finding a new job or something else, try to end so peacefully, or smoothing out tensions at office, and all the ups and downs have your perspective a little down, but you are getting ready because I do see you guys manifesting, whether you are literally doing it or it's up in your head, or you're doing it. I see power position. That is like promotion. That is like the emperor energy. Okay. Next to abundance, making power moves, getting a promoted, getting a promotion, doing things of that nature. And then I see make it work. And there you have the drama. I see lots of tensions showing up here. But look, we have progress next. Here we go. Shedding skin and cutting ties. So lots of you, it doesn't always mean you may leave your job or leave your person or leave, because that's like a life and career oracle deck. But you are making progress to end this, like the death card that wanted to show up, which is your Scorpio energy. You are making a lot of transformation. That's probably why you are going within a lot, okay? But the energy shifting, Scorpio, okay, for the better. All right, lights and love, Scorpio. Best of luck with everything, and take care.